Hello world, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. My name is Kelthos, and in the last episode, we did a whole bunch of shit. We were over at this Chances map thing trying to find it, and I really couldn't find it. So, and then we fought our way over to this Red Rock Canyon, and along the way I think we went through, we went through this Nopa cave, and it had a whole bunch of fire geckos in it. And not a whole lot of other stuff, but we found a fat man there, so then we traveled back to Novak and stored some shit and cleared these guys out of their stuff, our companions, I mean. And then we were running around Red Rock trying to find Papa, who is the leader of the cons, and we couldn't find him. But in this episode, we're going to continue walking around here and try to find him, and try to find that guy Jerry that I found in the last episode when I forgot to record it, and see if we can get the quest from him. And then we're going to continue on. So here we go. I think we've already been back there, so let's just go this way. I think if I want to find Papa, I'm probably going to have to go to this drug lab place. Pretty sure, anyway. Sorry if you hear noises. My roommate is watching a movie and she has to turn it up loud because she can't hear it. I know I've said that in many of my episodes, but I feel like not everybody watches all my videos, so I have to say it again when that happens. So that people know that it is not under my control. There's a great con.
So, you've been sucked into the decadence of the strip as well, have you?
For a little bit. Not permanently. There's Jerry.
What do you want?
I met you before. Can you tell me about the Great Con?
I can tell you they're a bunch of big dumb jerks with no appreciation for art.
I can understand that. They don't seem like the kind of people that would like the art. I don't know what the initiation is, but it sounds like you're not happy being a Great Con. Maybe you'd be happier someplace else.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I can find my true calling, someplace they'll appreciate my poetry. Someplace like the old Mormon fort, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Do you think the followers of the apocalypse would take me? I remember all those books they brought us when they visited our tribe.
I mean, you could try, or I could ask them for you.
You'd do that? Thanks. I mean, I'd go myself, but what if they said no? The cons wouldn't take me back, and then I'd have nobody.
I mean, it's better to have nobody than to be in a situation where you're being treated like shit, I guess. What do you think about the Cons' alliance with Caesar?
Huh? Wait, what are you talking about? We're allied with Caesar now? Typical. Nobody tells me anything.
Well, if they are allied with Caesar, because I didn't really catch that in the last episode, but if they are allied with Caesar, then I'm against the Cons, because I'm against Caesar, of course. What are you doing?
Nothing really. Just trying to psych myself up to try my initiation.
Okay,
Again.
well, good luck. That was a really unenthusiastic yell because your face had no emotion. Weird. It sounded like you were writing poetry.
You heard that, huh? Okay, so, yeah, I was writing poetry. I know, it's not a very great con-like thing to do.
That's okay, though. Do what you want, man.
When I was a kid, and they brought a bunch of old books. I used to read pre-war poetry for hours.
Why isn't poetry great con-like?
You seen this tribe? If it's not an epic drunken ballad of cracking skulls and hearing lamentations, they think it's a waste of time.
Oh, okay. Well, what is this initiation?
Everybody has to do it. Well, everybody who wants to be a con anyways. They toss you into the ring there and beat on you for a solid minute. If you survive, you're in.
Wow. That doesn't sound so bad.
Sure, maybe not if you're
I mean, it's only a minute, but it still sounds kind of bad.
Like Jack. I've tried
I just wanted to see what he would say.
Made it. Oh look, it's the conformist tool.
Dude, if you're gonna be an asshole, I'm not gonna help you out. I'd like to hear some of your poetry.
Really? Okay, well then, here goes. Here's one about the girl I love.
Okay.
Her hair stands tall, like the spiky bits on a deathclaw. Her eyes are bright as radioactive sludge, glowing with the light of love.
What the
But
hell?
when I talk to her, she laughs and mocks and has her brothers beat me. Oh, why do nice girls hate me? That's it. What do you think?
That was terrible. I mean, I don't want to be a dick, but also, I don't think he should be hyped up about it, because then he could give it to her and she'd be offended because of how he described her. That was terrible. Really, really awful.
Whatever.
Sorry, dude. Just trying to help.
Bye.
See, your voice changed there. That was weird. Anyway, I found Jerry now. Now, where the fuck is Papa? Anyway, let's go to the drug lab. It's over this way. How do I even get up to the drug lab? Is the question. Or is it even up there? I have no clue. But my map says it's like right over here. Maybe it's on the other side of these mountains. I do not know. Well, we've been everywhere that I know of. So let's go. Ooh, wait, what's this? That goes, I think, up further, so. Go around here and go over to that place. I just saw that ramp right there, and see if that will lead us to the drug place. Because I'm pretty sure that's where he's at, since he's not anywhere to be seen in here. Can I even get up there, though? I feel like that's going to cut me off because it's like the end of the map. But maybe not. Yep, it is. Invisible wall. Well, fuck. How do I get to it then? Well, maybe I have to go around this mountain. And if that's the case, I'll be back when I get around it, unless something happens. So, be right back. Unless it's back here. Yeah, I think it's back here. Yeah, right back here. Looks like a trailer park. There's a bed. Found it. Bedrock Drug Lab.
What?
Hi, Jack.
I wish they were more like you.
Jack and Diane. More like me. What?
Guy.
Hi. What is it you do here?
Do? We don't do anything. We make the magic happen.
Okay, then what do you make?
We make the happy stuff. What do you need? Jet, Psycho, a little Med-X to ease the pain?
I don't need any of that. You're drug dealers?
Nah, man, more like drug suppliers. Yeah. Other folks sell them. Diane's mostly in charge of that.
I see. How'd you get into this business?
Guess I just had a natural talent for it. When I was a kid, these cats called the Followers of the Apocalypse came to our camp. They knew all kinds of kooky, scientistical stuff.
Scientistical.
So I ate up all the chemistry they could teach.
That's an
Diane
interesting
had
word.
to head for business, so we teamed up.
Okay. Who's Diane?
Diane's my girl, man. We've been taking care of each other our whole lives, ever since our folks died. Now we keep the cons and caps together.
Okay, tell me a little about the Great Cons.
They're family, you dig?
You dig?
They've always looked out for us, made sure we had something to eat and a place to crash. Papa may look like a big angry bear, but he's a softie at heart.
I don't know, I haven't seen him
Regis
yet.
is cool, scary.
I did meet Regis, though.
The rest
He wasn't
are all
that
pretty
scary,
groovy.
though.
Even little Jerry.
Okay, who's Jerry?
The other dudes call him Jerry the Punk. That's kind of harsh, though. I think he's just a sensitive soul that needs some love. He's usually down around the proving ground if you want to say yo.
I already did say yo to him. What do you think about Caesar?
Huh? Look, man, me and Diane, we don't dig on that politics stuff, savvy? We just make the product and make it get to a good home.
Okay.
Sure, Caesar's a drag, but as long as we've got each other, we don't care who the top dogs roll with.
Okay, what do you have for... you've got an impressive setup here. Have you considered making more helpful cams?
What do you mean, helpful? My stuff already makes people feel groo-delicious.
Groo-delicious. But I think of all the people who overdose... But think of all the people who overdose on Jet and Psycho. It's bad for your karma.
Oh, you're right. I should start a side project making meds to keep my aura clean.
There you go. Unless you were being sarcastic. How's the medical work going?
Already on it. I whipped up a few stim packs already. But if you've got any more recipes, I'll take them.
I don't. What do you have for sale?
Oh, you're buying. Cool.
I'm not really. I just wanted to see. He's got, like, everything. Okay. Bye. Goodbye.
Take it easy, dude.
Later, dude. Grew delicious.
You're not one of my regulars. What do you want?
I just want to talk to you. What is it you do here?
We keep the Great Khans from falling apart, essentially. Jack manufactures the chems. I organize the runners and the shipments.
So you're drug dealers?
We're supplying things people want in exchange for things our tribe needs. Don't judge us.
Well, it wasn't really, but... I mean, kind of. Who do you sell to?
We make regular shipments to a lot of settlements around the Mojave. A lot of our business comes from the fiends lately. Personally, I think they're kind of creepy. But Papa likes the fact
They're
they
assholes.
get all hopped up on Psycho and harass the NCR patrols.
And I killed one of their leaders, so... Good to know. I had some other questions.
Like what?
Tell me a little about the Great
I'll
Khans.
spare you the history lesson. Talk to Papa Khan if you want to hear that story.
I would like to.
Things have been
if I
rough
could
for
ever
a while
find him.
now. Even with Jack working all the time and my runners making deliveries daily, we're barely getting by. Maybe this alliance with Caesar will help, but I don't know.
Why are things so tough?
Red Rock Canyon isn't exactly the most hospitable place. There's no food, barely any water, and nothing anybody wants. We used to send patrols
Sorry about
out to
that.
acquire
I think my
supplies,
roommate dropped something
but
and
ever
it hit
since
the wall.
Bitter Springs, there just aren't enough of us left.
Let's talk about something
Sure.
else.
What do you want to know?
What do you have for sale? Have you started making meds yet?
Yeah, you made a pretty good argument. We'll keep it small for now, but if it turns a profit, we might expand.
Okay, what do you have for sale?
Jack handles the small-time purchases. You should talk to him unless you're looking for a major shipment.
Okay, I'll do that.
Anything else?
Goodbye.
Catch you later.
Later. Okay.
So you've been sucked into the decadence of the strip as well, have you?
I mean, a little bit. Okay, nobody's in any of these trailers unless... I could steal some stuff, but I'm not going to. Get out of my way, Boone. Go, move.
Good to see you again.
You just saw me like 2 seconds ago, dude. Chill. Okay. I don't think anybody's here. So, I don't know where the fuck to look for Papa at. I'll be right back. I'm gonna double check everything.
You know you're traveling with a fucking murderer?
What? Somebody said
Wait.
you know you're traveling with a fucking murderer, but I don't know what the hell they're talking about. There he is. Frickin' been trying to look for you, dude.
So the cub enters the wolf's den. What do you want, cub?
I've come to ask the Great Khans to break their alliance with Caesar's Legion.
Have you now? Well, you're a bold one, I'll give you that. But why should I do this for you?
Caesar is only using you. He doesn't actually care about the Great Khans. Do you really think Caesar is going to restore your tribe to glory? You'll be made slaves.
Ha! The great Khans will not be slaves. Caesar himself has promised us the land from here to the Colorado and the freedom to raid as we see fit. I won't hear any more talk against Caesar or his alliance. The great Khans will answer Caesar's call to war, and the NCR will pay for their crimes.
Can you tell me about you people?
You want to hear the story of the great Khans? It's a long one, full of honor, glory, and betrayal. We have suffered, but we will regain our glory.
Have you now? Maybe you could give me the short version. On second thought, let's talk about something else. Maybe you could give me the short
In a hurry,
version.
are you? Very well, then. The great Khans came east, out of the NCR 14 years ago. We ruled the wastes then, and called no man master. But we underestimated the families of the Strip, and they drove us back to Bitter Springs, where we remained until the NCR arrived and drove us here.
Okay, how did the three families defeat you?
They allied with Mr. House, the
I see.
self-proclaimed master of New Vegas. He supported them with the resources of New Vegas. Weapons, technology, caps. They were better equipped, and we could not stand against them.
What happened at Bitter Springs?
When the NCR came to the Mojave, we thought they would be easy pickings. We raided their caravans, their towns, their camps. They couldn't stop us. At least that's what we thought. They tracked us to Bitter Springs and surrounded
Well,
us.
they're a whole
When our
army,
children,
dude.
our sick and old, fled through a nearby pass, the NCR gunned them down.
That doesn't sound like something the NCR would do.
Oh, they claimed it was a miscommunication, but tell that to those who saw our families butchered. Tell it to the survivors who were banished here.
Okay. I want to talk about something
Typical.
else.
No reference for history in the younger generations.
What are you talking about, dude? You told me your history. Who are you?
You march all the way out to Red Rock Canyon, enter my home as bold as you please, and you have no idea who I am? You've got guts.
I mean,
I'll
I
give you
didn't
that.
when I came here, but I know who you are
Let me
now.
educate you. I am the chief of the great Khans. The Khan of Khans, if you like. This is my tribe, and these are my people.
I see. Goodbye.
Farewell.
Karl. Who's Karl? Crap, I'm pushing wrong buttons here.
Greetings in the name of
Oh,
Kaiser.
that's that guy. What do you think of the Great
They're a
Khan?
tribe of fine warriors with many proud traditions and a glorious history. They will be worthy additions to the Legion.
I see. Goodbye.
Yes.
I didn't really gain any quests
It's good
from
to have
talking
you
to
here.
these people.
What can I do for you?
Goodbye.
Until...
Yeah, I didn't really gain any quests by talking to these people, except for the one where I have to go help Jerry. And I'm gonna go do that right now, since there's nothing else to really do.
I heard you try to convince Papa Khan not to join with
Oh,
Caesar's
never mind.
Legion. I'd like to talk to you about that for a moment.
What is it you had in mind?
You want to convince Papa not to ally with Caesar, right?
Yeah.
Trust me, you'll get nowhere just talking to him about it. He's fixated on restoring the glory of the great Khans, and he sees Caesar as the path to that restoration.
Okay. So what do I do?
Papa can be a stubborn man, but he's not a tyrant. He listens to his tribe, and to 4 voices in particular. Me, Jack, Diane, and Melissa.
I
If you
haven't
can
met
convince
Melissa
all of
yet.
us that allying with Caesar is a bad idea, you might be able to sway him.
Okay. Aren't you convinced already if we're having this conversation?
I have my doubts about Caesar, yes, but I won't publicly go against Papa Khan based on nothing more than doubts. I've heard rumors that tribes who aligned with Caesar in the past were torn apart and reduced to slaves. Prove it, and I'll back you.
How can I prove it? What would convince Jack and Diane to
You
support
have
me?
to talk to them, but those 2 have been thick as thieves since they were kids. Convince one, and the other will come around.
Okay. What about Melissa?
Ah, Melissa. She's a bit of a dreamer. Last time she was in camp, Karl filled her head with stories of serving the Legion as a speculatore.
I don't know what
Personally,
a speculatore
I've never
is.
seen a woman in Legionnaire's armor, so I have
Yeah,
my
I haven't
doubts.
either, really, now that you mention it. Okay, I'll see what I can do to convince everyone.
Oh, one more thing. Caesar's representative, Karl, has become fast friends with Papa. Karl's the one who has him so fixated on this alliance. You'll probably have an easier time of things if you can find a way to get him out of the picture.
How would I do that?
Karl talks prettily about the honor and nobility of the great Khans, but I suspect his actual
Oh, my
opinion
papa.
is less flattering. Maybe you could find something he wrote that expresses that opinion, or trick him into losing his cool in the Longhouse right in front of Papa.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
I would too, if I were you.
Yep. Alright, let's go back in and try to piss him off.
What more do you want?
I've been wondering why you don't petition the Khans for membership as a show of allegiance.
Join? Oh, no, I simply couldn't. That is, I'm not worthy of such an honor.
But surely a warrior in service of glorious Caesar is equal to any tribe's finest.
Of course I am. That is to say, Caesar has many fine warriors, and I wouldn't wish to compare them to the great Khans.
Because you know they'd come up lacking.
How dare you compare Caesar's finest to this tribe of savages? The mightiest great Khan is scarcely a match for a Legion recruit. The burned man would leave their mightiest shitting themselves in terror. I would. That is...
Interesting opinion, Karl. I wonder what Papa Khan will say about
You
this.
motherless bastard. You'll pay for this.
Great Khans. Drive Caesar. Hey! Had enough.
Haha. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Well, that was nice. I don't want your shit, though. I was gonna help, but...
You've been doing good things for us. Don't think I haven't noticed. What can I do for you?
Nothing. I just wanted to see what you would say to that.
Something else you want?
I'd like to talk more about the Great Khan's alliance with Caesar.
What do you want?
Nothing, never mind. Goodbye.
Until...
Okay, so I got Karl out of the picture. Now I just need to go find who this Melissa character is. And maybe, the other people. So, quests. Oh my papa. It's a weird name for a quest. Anyway, one of them I need to talk to is right here in camp. Okay, so now that we ousted that dude, Karl, and got him killed, then in the next episode we will try to convince everybody in this place to not go with Caesar. So I want to thank you all for watching, and if you like what you see, I suggest you subscribe to my channel so you can see the new videos I post every single day. And if you really like the videos, I'd really like it if you could leave a thumbs up and a comment. That way you could have some interaction on my channel and know that people are actually watching and actually care. And if you want to know when I post my videos, exactly when I post them, the best way to do that is to turn on your notifications as well. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.